Welcome to Decker Tech. I'm Aaron Decker, and today's deck is Mardu Menace. This deck is all Menace creatures. Well, not all of the Menace creatures, and not all of the cards are Menace creatures, but every creature has Menace, and a lot of our cards say Menace on them. Like, if you control a Menace creature, do something cool, like steal creatures. I actually think that's the only non-creature on the thing that says Menace. I'm not wrong. I may be lying here a little bit, but it's all about Mardu as Menace. The reason we're on Mardu and not Rakdos is because we love the Hound from Theros. Okay, so all this has is Spectacle and no creatures to go with it, so we're going to mulligan. This Hound, this one right here. 3 mana, 3/3, Vigilance, Lifelink, Menace, and does things like, creatures can't enter the battlefield from the graveyard, which that doesn't happen a lot in current standard or anything. We have black, we have all our colors, so problem is our first plays are 3s. Light of the Stage represents more cards. Hunted Nightmare. Or Fight as 1. I think we'll get rid of the Fight as 1 just because we have 2 3-drops. I'd like to... I don't know. The Fight as 1 might be dead depending on who we're going against. Okay. Playing this one in case we get a 2-drop that costs Rakdos, in which case we can play a Mountain without hurting ourselves. Hunted Nightmare is going to be the first thing we play, probably. Opponent is playing, Mardu as well. I like it, I like it. Yeah. What you got? Fellow Mardu player. My Hunted Nightmare is going to be bigger than... Abzan. I mean, humans. Not Abzan. Yeah, let's just get rid of that and see what your hand looks like next turn. Means we can't light up the stage next turn, but I'd rather just kind of keep the board clear for now, since we don't know what's going on. And just getting a Nightmare going is always nice. Just duress, see what your opponent's got. I don't want to give that Death Touch. Robbers. So, yeah, he's going human tribal, going deep into the humans. So we're going to lose the Hound if he does anything fancy, like swinging in. Maybe we just don't block the Judith. But we don't want to give her Death Touch, because Judith is the one dealing the damage when non-tokens die. So that would have been very bad. She's indestructible now. No reason to block her. Do we block the Robber? What does he get? Just a land? And no blocks. I have a lifelink Menace. Guess what I'm going to do with it? Swings in and light up the stage. Problem is that Robber's going to get super rich. Don't have any creatures getting back with Sorin. So I think it's the Nightmare and actually play the land from our hand and then play the Lockthwain next turn. I don't want to give this Judith Death Touch, but we're doing it. I'll give it to Judith. This is a really bad thing for me to give you. Give it to Judith. It's really good on Judith. Because she's indestructible and Death Touch. And when things die... Don't mind me. Don't look at my creatures. They don't do anything to you. Yep. And intercept. Problem is now we really can't block anything of his, because then Judith says, oh, by the way, I blow up your stuff. But I could not play anything, you know what I mean? I could have. I could have just played Sorin and upticked. But that seemed bad. Now he's going to maybe contemplate blocking more. Okay. Yeah. You got a lot of damage here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a large life total that I'm losing. See, it made him think about blocking. And now I'm tempted to just Sorin and bring back the things. So this is the land we're getting. 3, 4, 5, 6. So Sorin and Crusader. He just doesn't know it yet. Prevent non-combat damage. Yep, this is the all-in. Oh, he has an indestructible Judith. And Tajik. So if he puts Judith and Tajik on the same creature, bad things happen for us. They are Menace. I know this is a new concept for most people. There you go. You killed it. Now if I had a way to instant speed blow up his dude, that would work. Oh, guess what? We can't do anything because we're an idiot. We can't bring back the Hunted Nightmare. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is apparently not a good time to be recording. Alright, so I don't have enough black mana for the castle and the Rakdos chick. So we're just going to uptick the Sorin. We can't return creatures from our graveyard. Because I'm an idiot. But it's okay. It's okay. So General's Enforcer, we just need to find more answers for him. He is a 2-mana creature, so Legion's End will hit him. He is a 3 toughness creature, so Scorching Dragonfire will hit him. We have Scorching Dragonfire main deck, but Cry of the Carnarium doesn't hit him, but Cry of the Carnarium hits enough of his deck that that'll come in. Do I want to sacrifice anything for the Sorin? No, I was just kind of just throwing him out there as a surprise. I want you to waste your time on him. No blocks. I mean, I could ditch the Hound and bring back the Hound. Nice. See, another thing Cry hits. Okay, there's the Scorching for the dude. So we can either cycle or we can draw a card with the castle. If we play this out, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I think we just play the Triumph instead of cycling it, because using the castle does basically the same thing. So this is a... I don't think I want him to have the option to blow up, but Judith has... because this will exile it. Non-combat damage. Tajik! Oh no, Tajik! Indestructible Tajik! Oh, he has assembled the combo. Yeah, that's fine. It's cool. We're making mistakes left and right here. Their Menace. Throw something else in front of them. This Menace is really throwing him off, but that's okay. I got thrown off by the Tajik. An indestructible Tajik is a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Why did she not trigger? I'm totally confused now. Oh, because I Scorching Dragonfired it. Woo! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are learning all sorts of things. Oh, he didn't have the Judith Death Touch thing because we had Scorching Dragonfired. So if the creature would die this turn, exile it instead. So we still did the right thing. But by the way, he's dead if he doesn't kill us right here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So luckily that Scorching Dragonfire actually did work. Hey look, he gave me a Menace creature to steal. Oh no, he gained a lot of life because he got lifelink. How did he get lifelink? I am... Oh, so we're not going to record this video. We're not going to keep this video because I'm all sorts of messed up. It's fine, it's fine. So we can exile Tajik, we can exile Judith. We can light up the stage. Let's light up the stage. Let's just forget everything I've done today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So we want this to pay everything and draw a card. Now what do we steal of his? We can steal the Tajik to mentor the Crusader. Or we could steal the Robber of the Rich to get a card. Kind of like stealing the Robber of the Rich to get a card. Other enemies control get +3. That's nice. Okay, he goes to block, and then he's going to have a Judith trigger, so we're going to exile the Judith. Trade out some of his stuff. Might get rid of the thing that he can actually swing with. Okay, we got a blocker. We're not dead on board, but it's awfully close. He's got any sort of removal. Okay. We're dead on board. So, slogged through a plethora of misplays there. Let's see if we can deal with this correctly. So, Legion's End, Cry of the Carnarium, Shock. D-Spark, no. 3/3/3. Is he playing Lurrus as a commander? He's not playing Lurrus as a commander. I mean, a companion. So he has stuff above 3, but I don't know what they are. Or I guess, is Lurrus 2? Yeah, 2, sorry. So, I feel like everything's 3. Robber of the Rich trades with most things he has. And Disenchant doesn't do anything. Okay, so Dreadmalkin, it's good for when he steals his stuff and just as an early creature. 5 is 1, yes. Even though he's got a lot of exile removal. All our 2-crossed. The drill bits, probably no. The Elspeth's Nightmare, yes. Power 2 or less. That hit Crusaders and that hits Crusaders, hits Enforcers, hits Judiths that aren't pumped by other things. Okay, so kind of like the Sorin. We're on the play. I kind of like everything we have in the deck at the moment. Let's get rid of the Hunted. Not because it did us bad last game, but because it did us bad last game. Maybe just get rid of the Shocks. Shocks are pretty good. Let's get rid of the Dreadmalkins and one of the Fidus ones. Okay. Maybe the Robber of the Riches aren't the right thing, but we are on the play, so they get stronger. Maybe on the draw we take them out. I'll play first. I got rid of my 1-drops, but I do have a Legion's End and a Hound. Yeah. So we'll probably go Hound and then Legion's End. We might wait on a turn on the no, because the Fidus one's more going to be like a combat trick than like a stop your removal trick, because all his removal is going to be like exile. I mean, he might have Scorching. He might have brought in Scorching Dragonfires. So maybe we do wait a turn on the Hound, but we don't. If we don't do anything, that's just going to be bad. So let's play this Tapeted. If he plays Lundrop, sure, we'll Legion's End it. But Legion's End is going to be good for a plethora of other things. Plethora. I don't know if I told you, but my mouth is dry. And the water bottle is very dry too. Alright, so this hand I'm regretting not having the Dreadmalkins, but at the same time, because I could have turned 1 Dreadmalkin, turn 2, done the Triumph, and maybe, ooh, this is good. Woohoo! Hey, Robber of the Rich, rob some rich. This is really cool. Will I play Rob of the Rich if he plays a creature? Maybe. Maybe Legion's End. No land, huh? That's a rough beat. I could do the Hero or the Robber. Hero, Robber, or Hound. Play the Hound. More mana efficient that way. Okay, so our opponent kept the hand he should not have kept. Also should not crack Fable Passage if he had only one land. Just to kind of increase his chance of drawing a land, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we had some weird misplays at the end of last game. He had a misplay in his mulligan. Let's see how this game goes out. So I'm probably going to Legion's End whatever he plays. And then play some of his stuff. Dire Tactics, Stormfist, Robber, General. I see why he kept the hand, but at the same time... Okay. Let's try this again, dude. Do my robbers come out? Probably. See what he had in his hand. Oh, it's hidden by the bar. I can't see. Oh, no. I don't think the Malkins come in. What would we bring in? I only saw Exile effect, so I don't think another Fight as one comes in. Maybe Drill Bits, but we're not going to be spectacling him as often as we would. I think the Robbers are fine, just because they're a 2-mana 2/2 that trades with most of his stuff, and it's another human for our one Fight as one that we're running. And if we happen to dump our hand faster than him, I think good things happen, so yeah, it's fine. I think he might be running more 3-drops than we are. He also has more onboard mana effects, maybe? Okay, so need to keep a hand that has like a Legion's End. Or Cry of the Carnary. Or something that kills Judith. So an exile effect. But let's be honest. If I can play all the cards in my hand like I did last time, we're probably going to keep it. Woo-wee! Remember those robbers of the rich that we mentioned? Oh my stars. Okay, so apparently it's just trade city and hope he doesn't get some sort of nasty combo online. Yeah, this is going to be silly. This is going to be the silliest match ever. Either we're going to lose miserably or something. Hey, how are you? I play robbers too. Would you like to blow them up? Good call. Do I play a robber next turn and hope for light up the stage? Maybe. Or I could hound this next turn and then robber the turn after. That's probably better. I think light up the stage happens... Ooh. What's his down tick? How much? Why can't I see you? 6. Hound. Yeah, let's hound. And the next turn we can double robber. That might surprise kill his Gideon. 4/4 indestructible. Kind of like the Gideon in the humans deck. That's pretty cool. What you got? Up to one other target creature. 6 loyalty, so if he plays nothing else, we can hit it. I don't expect him to play nothing else and not have interaction, though, so we're still going to try to hit the Gideon. Menace! Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Next turn, play the Triome, play the Robber. We'll see who has the lower hand total. Now, Robber of the Rich is attacks defending player, so if we attack a Planeswalker, it still works. Opponent has a lot of damage showing. 8. I think that's still no blocks from us. Sorin. I would have liked a Sorin. Sorin on our next turn would have been great. So we got to kill the Gideon. And we need to find some sort of answer for the general. So the Stormfist Crusader will turn on light up the stage. You're going to sacrifice 2 humans to blow up? Nope, that's not going to make sense.
I believe in you, friend.
Legendary. See what we get. So we're not really in robbing territory. Legion's End can hit the robber. Cry can't hit anything. 3, 4, 5. We can kill the Gideon. Leave a blocker. Fortunately, this Triome isn't going to do us any good. So it's Legion's End or robber or the Raptor. Now if we play the Raptor... I don't want to block with the Raptor. 6. We gain some life next turn. Opponent's not threatening lethal. But he knows about the Legion's End. I just can't allow him to play a Sorin next turn, I think is what it is. And we'll probably sacrifice a robber to whatever he's got. So that's another Gideon. Check. I would like to be attacking his life total instead of his planeswalkers, but such is life. I guess I'm casting the Sorin would have been the worst since we have a Hound, but it is what it is. If he attacks with the General, do we double block? Probably.
I am here to aid in the assault.
I like that it enters as a human. That's pretty cool.
I will lend you my strength.
Okay, indestructible means he gets in for damage, if he so desires. I'd like him to swing in because then we can robbers his Blackblade. He's got some sort of effect going on. I guess it's just the he could sack targeting his own creature. We'll see. I think we swing everything at it just so that if he's got some removal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gets rid of that. 6. Yeah, let's just make sure it dies.
I surrender.
Okay, if I'd played a Raptor, we would have actually been able to rob. I made a mistake there. We would have had 2 more robs if I had... Also, I could have done the Raptor if he'd removed something. Okay, so... Apparently I'm distracted by things going on in my background, which is really making it so I'm doing some misplays here. I apologize. We're fine losing the Hound now. He can give Tajik first strike, so we have to block the other guy. Do 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 do. We're gonna have to start leaving some blockers. Okay, I have 2 cards off the top of his deck last turn. Let's say we get those cards. Do I prefer the Stormfist Crusader or the Raptor? I think I prefer the Raptor. So we'll leave the Crusader back as a blocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. If I swing with everything, so if I hadn't played the Hound, I swung with everything, he didn't block, I could have presented lethal. Actually, if he doesn't block, he takes 1 extra damage from the Crusader, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 1 for the upkeep. Yeah, we swing with everything. He's forced to block. Awkward. Kaboom. Wins these gamesies. Stormfist Crusader, you got to watch out for them. Anyway, that was a fun little game. Don't mind the first game misplays and the second game him picking a horrible hand, and got to see some interesting Mardu decks face off against each other. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let your friends know what you think, and we do videos every day, so please subscribe to see those. For some reason, the client is not loading our main screen, so we're just going to sign off without being able to see any screen, I think. Next week is another Mardu deck. We're having a lot of fun with Mardu this month, apparently. The kind of going away from the Menace theme and going into some of the Apex theme. But I will catch you guys next week. Peace.